Hi everyone, welcome back to your Astro Week Who's Hot This Week horoscopes for the week of November 7th to November 13th, 2016. That I write for the Echo newspapers and good old Supernatural, Kamloops, BC. Hi everyone, I'm Sonny, and I hope everyone's having a wonderful week. I mean, everything is pretty good. It seems like it's business as usual, but really, I don't think it is. I have a feeling change is in the air. It's something I can feel. I don't really see it in the charts. I see it a little bit, but not in a major way. But anyways, whatever. Let's get down to the overview for the week. Alright, this week, the moon is going to be in dreamy, ethereal, super intuitive, definitely psychic, kind of going with the flow energy, and but it's also changing energy. And this energy likes to support the underdog, and it likes to lend a hand wherever it can, and it's definitely beautiful, and I love it very much. And that is Pisces. The moon's going to be in Pisces. Now the interesting thing to note for this week is that it's kind of healing energy that's in the air. And I know, or just looking from the comments, there's a lot of people, you know, there's a lot of room for healing right now. And so that's exactly what we're going to get. Depending on where it falls in your chart, you can expect, you know, you can expect your emotions and your efforts. It's, I mean, it is your emotions, but I kind of look at it differently. I look at it where you place your heart, so to speak. But wherever it falls in your chart, you can expect some healing to begin this week. And as such, it may open a new chapter in your life. I'm not saying slam the door on the past. I'm just saying, let's embrace the future and, you know, live our dreams with our eyes wide open and embrace our destiny, because whether you realize it or not, your destiny is looking for you. And all you have to do is step out from behind the stumbling blocks and the worries and concerns and the yabba dabba dabba whatever, and get on with the getting on, and embrace the love that's waiting for you, because it is there. You just have to know where to look. But I'm here to help. Alright, so the moon's going to be in dreamy, ethereal, super artsy fartsy, always there to lend a hand, but kind of swimming around doing their own thing. Pisces, I wouldn't expect this to be a week of concrete plans, so to speak. But I do expect it to be a week of change, and I do expect it to be a week of healing. So if you're looking for that kind of stuff, then that's definitely what the action is. And I wish everyone the absolute best. What else is going on? Mars, the planet of your active and outward energy. It's the thing you move your feet towards. And again, wherever it falls in your chart, everyone's going to move their feet in a different direction. But your energy is going to be colored in a very similar manner. And so, did I say this already? Mars is shifting from Capricorn, which is slow, steady, upward progress. You know, in the last month, everyone was probably working quite diligently towards their goals. You know, whatever they may be, step by step, upwardly mobile, progressive, in a very tangible and forward-moving kind of way. Well, that energy is moving this week, and it's shifting from there into Aquarius. And so our energy, everyone's energy, is going to move from business as usual to, well, Aquarius isn't exactly play energy. The opposite, it's kind of the opposite of that. Like Leo is play energy, and Aquarius is kind of watching everyone play. But this energy believes in, the Aquarius energy believes in equality for everyone. It believes in sticking up for the underdog. It believes it's the light out of the darkness. I can't say this enough times. So this week, our energy is going to heal, right? Our mood is going to heal, and our energy is going to look for a way, for a light out of the darkness. So it is revolutionary energy. I would expect a lot of toes to be bumped in the next month. Can you bump a toe, man? Okay, I expect a lot of toes to be stepped on, and I expect change. And it's revolutionary energy. It doesn't have to be explosive, although it can be, but it is a bit of equality. So if there's something that you've been working on last month, right, Mars and Capricorn, and this month you might have, you might see some progress, you know, on a grander scale. right? Aquarius is very much a show me what you can do kind of sign. And that's where our energy is going to be. We're going to be watching people. And we're going to be looking to see the goods. You know, we want to see the spoils of our labors. And I think it's a good thing. Aquarius energy is interesting. It's going to square my sun and my moon, so I don't know if that's going to be good for me. When that happens, you know, if it's a square, it's going to spur me into action, and I'm busy enough, but that's what it is. Anyways, next, that's enough blah blah. I'm low energy this morning. Next, what do we have here? Let's get to some fan mail. Alright, the last top zodiac list was, I can't remember. I think it was the most beautiful people list. The next list coming up is the most hot-headed or short-tempered. You know, the guys who have the shortest temper and the guys who freak the easiest. That list is coming up shortly. I've almost finished writing it and should be up later today or tomorrow. Anyways, let's get to some fan mail. DRW writes in on this. Writes in that I should do a video on the most selfish signs. I don't think that's pretty neat. You know, there are two ways to look at that. There's selfishness, and then a lot of those guys are also arrogant as well. Although it's a little different, and the selfish signs aren't necessarily the arrogant signs, but a lot of them are, and the arrogant signs aren't necessarily selfish, but a lot of them are. Anyways, that's what's coming up. Thanks, DRW. It was a great suggestion. I love all of your comments. And sub. Thanks, playa. I appreciate the comments. Next, Corinne Fatima writes in. Fatima, I can't pronounce anything. She writes in on the most beautiful list. She gave us her own list, and I'm going to read it out to you guys right now. And it's provided me with a lot of food for thought here. So, here's Corinne's list of the most beautiful signs in the zodiac. Number 4, number 4, and it's probably my absolute favorite sign, and it's it's pretty close, and that's Cancer. Yeah, I totally love Cancer. I love everything about Cancer. However, I didn't put them on the list because of the astrology component, and this is where I'm starting to change my thinking here for upcoming lists. Cancer is ruled by the moon, which kind of is good and is kind of bad. And you know, it's not like schizophrenic like Gemini. You can kind of see the moods as they play out. But they happen so fast. And because of they're ruled by the moon, they didn't quite make the list. But then again, it was a very short list, right? Anyone can be beautiful if you just try. Anyways, she has Cancer as number 4, and I absolutely love Cancer. And if I did the list again, I'd probably put Cancer on it. I think they're absolutely beautiful. Next, number 3, she has Capricorn. And again, I think Capricorn is an amazing sign. I love them very much. But the Capricorn, I thought, and they do check off the requirements of free-flowing energy. Capricorn doesn't usually stand in your way. They encourage everyone to be their best. But again, I didn't put Capricorn on there because they're a little cold. And they're not a little cold. They're a lot cold. And they're very standoffish and shy. And anyways, but they are one of my more favorite signs as well. Next, she has number 2, and I consider, you know, I absolutely adore all of these guys. And number 2 she has is Taurus, and I think that's extremely special. I love Taurus, and because they're quiet and peaceful, they're not always quiet, okay, but they're definitely peaceful and loving, and I think it's wonderful. And finally, she has at number 1 Pisces, and of course, how can you not like a Pisces, right? Pisces is all things to all people, and they're beautiful, and they're intuitive, and they only want peace and love, which is what we're all about here. So, that's the action. On Corinne's list, we have number 4 Cancer, number 3 Capricorn, number 2 Taurus, and number 1 Pisces. Thanks, Corinne. I think that's a wonderful list. I really do. And sub, thanks for writing in. And I think this is interesting. I think on the next couple of lists, I'm going to, like these ones really have been based in astrology, you know, so there's beautiful, it's ruled by Venus, so whether I like it or not, I kind of have to put them in there, you know. Badass or disruptive, kind of ruled by Mars, right? So like whether I like it or not, I kind of have to put them in there. And so, but coming up, you know, look at it this way, you know, there is a difference. Ruled by Venus, you know, we have Taurus and Libra. They're both ruled by Venus, but they're definitely not the same kind of sign. And there's although Taurus can be bad and stubborn all the time, the comments that I'm getting of bad Libras far outweigh almost anything else, except for nagging Virgos. That's probably number one. And so you know, I'll have a second thought of how I write the list. I think it's a lot of fun. All right, Sonny, get on with it. Get to the horoscopes. All right, so that's the action on the list. Thanks, guys, for writing in. I super appreciate it. You're making my day. And here we go. Here are the horoscopes for November 7th to November 13th. And this should be a very interesting week, right? There's a presidential election coming up. If you want to know my thoughts on it astrologically, then simply click on the link at the end of this video, or just go to the channel and have a look at who I think is going to win. And that's astrologically, you know, it has nothing to do with, again, it has nothing to do with I think personally. Alright, here we go, guys. Hope everyone is seated and ready for the action. Dear Aries, Aries, you're in a reclusive and retrospective mood, as recent events have given you new options to ponder. With public conflicts mostly resolved, it's now time to hit the social scene. Love is waiting at a spiritual retreat. So, the real deal, Aries, is that conflict that's been happening publicly should be resolved right now. But that energy is moving from that part of your chart all the way over, not all the way, it's moving next door to your social scene. So whatever is, you know yourself best, probably not, but like, you should know yourself and what you're capable of doing, Aries. So, although your energy has been quite public recently, it's going to now go into your social network. So I would advise you, as we're approaching the holiday season, to seriously calm down the action and just get out and have some fun with your peeps, and try not to ruffle too many feathers with any kind of Aries stupidness that we all know is part of the game. So, like, just saying. Anyways, it also says love is waiting at a spiritual retreat. That is and isn't correct. Like, it is definitely correct, but it's also waiting someplace involving higher learning. You know, it's coming from a distance. It's big picture kind of stuff. So the bigger you think this week, the more chance you have at success and, you know, finding a destiny that's already waiting for you. And that's the action, Aries. Dear Taurus, for the next couple of weeks, your public work life heats up with opportunities and events. Yeah. Put on your best dress and meet all challenges with a smile and a can-do attitude. Yeah. Money arrives through a friend. Seriously? Where's Taurus on this thing? Taurus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, Taurus. Okay, so you should have been working on a project with your friends or through a business or something. And I know it sucks sometimes, you know? Not that you're super selfish sign or anything, but like, you're a possessive sign. And, you know, a lot of the work you're doing right now is making money for other people, and that might kind of suck. But, you know, you got to surf the energies the way they play themselves out. And if you have played your cards correctly, and if you have been surfing the astro energy correctly, or the way it wants you to proceed through your own life story, then you'll find that you probably did meet someone or a couple of people who gave you some interesting ideas in the last little while, and you were ready to move forward with the new project, and so you launched it, and it's probably successful. So, you know, the degree of success depends on you, right, of course. But that's what's going to happen. You can also expect to win some legal battles and maybe have an inheritance headed your way, which is good or bad, just saying. Anyways, that's the action for Taurus. And but the most important thing to note here is your public career is going to heat up a little bit, so be careful. And you're probably going to spend a lot of time working your butts off. Anyways, dear Gemini. Gemini, you are longing for the public recognition that you think you deserve. Alright? I get it. But astro energies present you with an alternate destiny. Seriously. Doesn't that suck? You know, you're working your butt off and you expect to be rewarded in one place, but suddenly the opportunities present themselves somewhere completely different. That sucks. But like, That's just the way it is, you know, and your destiny presents itself in time, you know, and in time, you're going to find all the answers. And so right now, getting the time is for your public career. Just keep your eyes open and get ready for all the opportunities that are coming. Love is still waiting, but you've taken so many hits recently that you're not exactly sure how to proceed. And it's quite possible that when one door opens, you walk through it and you mess everything up and then you have to leave. But so what, you know? Like, it's not going to be like this forever. It's only going to be like this for another half year, another year. Anyways, Gemini, lose yourself in a creative project. You're more creative now than you've been in years and years and years, so just go for it. Dear Cancer, Cancer, big events are happening at home and the sound of little feet might be on the horizon. Conflicts with close friends magically resolve as destinies usher both parties in a new direction. Love is waiting someplace, creative and playful. That's the action, Cancer. Keep your eyes open. It's time for, you know, for a lot of Cancers, perhaps this is the time for new kids, you know, adding to the family. It's time for a creative project to really, you know, put some speed on that action. And good luck. You know, I wish you the absolute best. Alright, what else is going on here? Leo. Leo. Oh my goodness. Personal success is relying on you getting out and spreading your word. You know, hit the pavement, knock on doors. You know, this week the Pisces energy is, everyone's going to be listening, everyone's going to be healing. So don't get too in your face with everybody, right? Ears are definitely open to your suggestions right now, Leo, and of course, the bigger and more bold your move, then the more receptive people will be, and the bigger chance you have for success, greater chance you have for success. And whether you realize it or not, money can be made through a friend. So team up and fill your boots. Next, dear Virgo. Virgo, love strikes when least expected. So dress your best and be prepared to encourage a smiling face to take a chance on love. Your mind is working overtime to breathe life into a recent dream. Patience pays dividends. Virgo, I know you've been working your butt off and you're getting impatient. You want success now, now, now. But that's not the way the action is playing out for you. You gotta be patient, surf the energies, and like seriously, Virgo, I don't know what your problem is, but like, you should have a little bit of respect for your own project and allow it the opportunity to grow, you know, to come to life and to flourish at its own rate. Is not, you know, when you create something, art, I'm in a music studio, when you create art, when, you know, you gotta let your art come alive, and then it has its own life and its own life cycle. It's no longer you, it's an extension of you, but it's not you. So let whatever you create, give it the opportunity and the respect to grow at its own rate and stand there and nurture it. You know, water it, feed it, present it to the people. Let's bring it to life, you know. Be patient. Dear Libra, our most beautiful sign. Okay. Halloween may have left a warm smile, but the chocolate toll must be paid. Get to the gym and refresh your routine. Yeah, you don't have to like go overboard and like go from like a 20-mile run. Just get back to the action and, you know, get to the gym and do some stuff. You put on a couple pounds in the last week. So, I know I did anyways. I've been eating chocolate non-stop for like a week and a half, and it's so like, but the Libra, get to the gym, you know, revisit your routine. Maybe you'll meet someone there, but anyways, that's the action on that. And while you're at it, for the next month, be careful because children are going to cause fits. I don't know why or what's going on with that, but kids are going to be a problem, and a creative project might be a problem too. But like, you know, your effort is where your effort is, and you're good at it, Libra, you know, so like, deal with, you know, deal with the kids. Alright, dear Scorpio. Scorpio, although money has been coming in, this is a bad time to overspend. Discipline will continue to yield long-term rewards, so trust your plan. Yeah, Scorpio, you've been working on something for a while now. And I mean, some of it's good, some of it's been slow to develop. There have been monkey wrenches in the action and it's kind of been thrown loops. But if you look around, you know, you're a lot closer to where you want to be than you can even possibly imagine. And you're so far ahead of the competition, it's not even funny. In fact, for most Scorpios, you've probably entered into a new world or a new life and you haven't even noticed it yet. You haven't fully realized it, and you're probably not going to fully realize it for another, you know, 6 to 8 months. And at that time, but you better keep your feet moving, because at that time there's going to be an explosion of popularity and all good things are going to happen to Scorpio, and you have better have had your foundation, you know, just lay your foundation now. Keep doing whatever you're doing, keep moving towards your goals. If you look around, you can see progress and you can see the rewards coming in. No, they're not as big as you would have hoped or liked. It's not like you're going to win the lottery, but at the same time, in the spring, it's going to feel like you won the lottery if you keep your feet moving. So don't rest on your laurels. Same thing goes, you know, it's the same thing with Leo, goes with for Scorpio. The bigger you push right now, like the bigger you dream, and the bigger, you know, your desires, the more chance they have of coming true. So dream big, Scorp, and keep those feet moving. Don't overspend. Dear Sagittarius, money problems begin to ease as your social network brings in a fat new client. Good job, Sagittarius. Watch your words as communications turn aggressive. You don't have to push as hard as you think. Oh man, Sagittarius, like, you are a sharp, your words are sharp. I know they're true, and I know there's nothing wrong with speaking the truth, although it hurts some people sometimes, and that's exactly what's going to happen. In the next month, you're going to come across as argumentative. You're going to be pushing, and I'm all for that. I mean, I work constantly. I like to push. But you got to watch your words. Your arrows are they always hit home, and they always hit the truth. And like, not everybody needs to hear the truth at all times, you know? And I'm not saying go out and spread some white lies, or nor am I necessarily being selective. I'm just saying, and I'm not really saying color your words either. I'm just telling you what the chart says. The chart says your words are going to hit people. There's conflict energy that's coming up with the things you say, so just be careful. And so just be careful, you know, and keep your feet moving. You are going to be busy, but money's going to be good. Dear Capricorn, you've been surprisingly aggressive recently, and the crowd has responded with joyous cheers and roaring accolades. Yay, Capricorn! The bosses have also taken notice, and they're about to chime in as well. Watch your finances. Oh yeah, Capricorn, you have been over the moon popular these days. And I think that's super awesome. I mean, you work really hard, and I think you deserve all the accolades and rewards that have been coming in. On the downside, you know, life's more about, you know, it's not only about pleasing the fans. It's not about only about pleasing your public. And it's also not only about pleasing the family, and it's not only about pleasing the bosses. And no, you can't keep everyone happy about everything, but you kind of, on that particular journey that you did recently, somehow it got a little askew, so to speak. Like it went in a direction and it was super amazing in that direction. Like you did an outstanding job and the house was full. Unfortunately, there's more to the game than just a full house, and so you know, you're gonna have to correct the ship and to make everyone happy, and it's just the way it is, man. You gotta correct the ship, and so that's it. And while you're at it, watch your finances, and that's the action for Capricorn. Good luck, playa. I think you're amazing. Dear Aquarius, you're about to get a boost of energy to help you through that stressful bump from your past. Man, Aquarius, how many toes did you step on in your past, man? All I'm saying over and over and over again every week is Aquarius, there's a fight from your past. Like, seriously? Deal with it. Clean it up. Let's move on into the future. There's healing energy this week, and Mars is coming to lay some action right on your sun. You are going to get a boost of energy, and it's going to carry you right through to the holiday season. So, you can do it two ways. You can like be at war with everyone around you, or you can like, you know, you can be peaceful and loving. It's up to you. I don't see you being peaceful and loving. I see you warring. But like, that's the action. Try and make some peace and get on with the getting on. Also, I didn't write this down, but like with the moon moving into Pisces, you're going to be thinking about making money this week. So maybe, you know, lay off the arguments as they present themselves, and, you know, pick and choose your battles. And then while you're at it, try and fill your boots, man. Make some money, Aquarius. Let's get back to business here, you know? Let's get back to business. We miss you. And finally, dearest Pisces, you are super high vis right now, and work moves to yet another level. A boost of confidence energy helps with the workload. Alright, that's all the good stuff. Here's the bad stuff. I don't know if it's your recent success or what the deal is or what's going on with what, but hidden enemies are lurking behind the surface, and for the next month you might be in a battle with like people you didn't know you were at odds with. They're going to make themselves known. Maybe someone from your past is going to show up and say, yo playa, I ain't jiggy with that, ça va. Or like some kind of deal is going to happen to rock your boat. Just be cool. Remember, you don't have to fight any battle. Just because someone's throwing stones at you, you can walk away, you know? And I like to say it another way. You're so successful right now. You're so on top of the world that like people throwing stones from below, you just keep on going higher and higher, and those stones will fall right back on them. You don't have to engage anything you don't want to engage in, you know? Keep it cool, Pisces. You totally rock. Keep bringing love into this world. We need more people like you. Alright. And that brings us to the reason we are all here today. This week's lucky in love signs are Pisces and Virgo, with Sagittarius and Gemini heating up fast. As for everyone else being Sagittarius and Gemini heating up fast, except Sagittarius and Gemini still messing it all up. But you guys are heating up fast. As for everyone else, be a super amazing, fantastic wing. And yo, pick up the check, playa. From the sunnyside.net, I'm Sonny, wishing everyone the absolute best of a beautiful week. Please check out some of the fun horoscope lists videos I've been making. I'm really having a lot of fun with that. And that's the action. From the sunnyside.net, I'm Sonny, wishing everyone the absolute best of a beautiful week. And I'll see you soon.